If you're new to my account, I don't know, 7 of you. I yell at The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. I love doing it. The whole reason I do it is to make people laugh, of course, as I do. That's why I'm a comedian. But also it's free to share. Share with friends. Tell someone you know. You don't have to watch the show. I get you through the whole season. Last season's on my YouTube. I'm going to put it there tomorrow, every Tuesday. But all I ask is that you follow. If you're messaging me and lurking every Monday, it really enrages me. So follow, share the ones that make you laugh. Enjoy this season. I'm excited. Here we go. 1 woman, 25 men who want to get married even though they probably don't have a bed frame. Let's do it! So here's Jenn. She says she's not a traditional gal because she plays basketball and lacrosse. Come on, Jenn. I don't think you're getting together with the gang for a little lax on Saturdays. They've gone too far. You can say you play basketball, you're in a run club. You're not on a 3-on-3 box lacrosse team, Jenn. This isn't what you do on a Saturday. Jenn is in PA school, and she's taking time off to be the Bachelorette. Look at the other students. They're like, have fun. Look at this girl. She's like, go have fun doing brand deals. We'll be here waking up at 6 a.m. and cleaning the duty from a old woman's behind. But you have fun. Good luck. Good luck in Hollywood. We'll be here cleaning out bedpans. Jenn is in Boston. She's got to have a Boston ex of some sort that's out there and just totally surly that she's going off to Hollywood. You think you're better than us, Jenn? You think you're better than Boston? Oh, you're going to run off to Hollywood, hang with your influencer friends as the Bachelorette. You're probably going to have your fancy Starbucks. You don't even care about us. You think you're better than Duncan? You think you're better than a large regular? You and I had something good. We used to go to Capo, have Sam Summers. Forget you. I'm going to Falmouth this weekend. I'm staying at my cousin Trisha's house. Me, Sully, Murph, the Blob. It's gonna be great, and we don't need you. Here's Jenn's family. They are being so sweet and nice. And there's the mom. If this was my mom would be rattling my confidence. She'd be like, you gonna wear that on TV? Have the fruit. Don't have the bread. You're gonna bloat. You're not gonna shave your beard? You're going on TV. People are gonna see you. What shoes are those? Here's the mom giving a good pep talk. Find a good man who can take care of you, who never lets you cry. Look at Jenn's like, can't promise that one. I'm a Gen Z woman with a TikTok account. I'll be crying, and I'll be editing that cry for personal gain. So here's where Jenn isn't very relatable to me. She's getting ready. She lays out the dress. She's easy breezy. If this were me, I'd be digging through a pile of clothing, trying to button pants as sweat is dripping down my brow. Like she has no sweat. I'd be yelling at the mirror. How come things don't fit? What's wrong with you? Why do you have to eat at 3 a.m? And here is our frat bro host, Jesse Palmer. He looks like the older brother of a guy who took Jenn to the Christmas formal at Zeta. He's like, what's up, dude? Or should I say, about to be maybe Mrs. Dude? Here's guy number 1, gorgeous Marcus, who's a Army Ranger veteran. The Bachelor producers were like, let's make the boyfriends who are nice enough to watch with their girlfriends feel like less of a man right off the top. I mean, look at this guy. He's jumping out of place. Look at the chin line. Right now, there's a woman sitting on the couch next to a guy, and he's holding her hand with his wet fish hand and no chin. And she's like, ugh, what mess have I gotten myself into? He's packing the American flag. A flip! He packs the American flag. I pack cholesterol medication. We have no chance against Marcus. Give him the show. Make him the next Bachelor. Here's Marvin. I love a young Marvin. Just very funny name for a young man. He speaks French, which is the total opposite of Army Ranger veteran. He's like, I'll raise your macho man with, I would go down on you and make you come in 7 seconds with just speaking the word wee wee into your pussy. So here's Sam N, who looks a lot like a magician that you would go see at a local Hilton lobby where they serve the continental breakfast.
But I am a virgin.
He says he's a virgin, and she's like, okay. Look at Jenn just stopped herself from laughing. Jenn is sorority woman to a T. She's like, okay, get the hell out of here. Get back in the limo. Virgin, come on, get out of here. I live in Miami. Come on. This ain't happening.
I love virgin.
I love virgin. That didn't help. The phrase love virgin is as unsexual as saying you're a virgin. Put him in the limo. Get rid of the magician. David Blaine's got it. Sam is not fun at all. This is an absolute wow. You know why? Because Sam just said he never had a girlfriend. And no man has ever done this without an ex who taught him how to do it. That means he watched his mom do it and he was like, Mom, let me borrow those things. See if they work on these peepers over here. Grant's a good-looking dude, and then he decides to beatbox and sing. It's almost like he thought the show was too easy, and he's like, no. I gotta make sure she is as dry as a bone when I meet her. So I'm gonna beatbox and sing and make her feel as awkward as possible. This guy, Sam, is definitely a front runner. He basically speaks in Morgan Wallen lyrics. From South Carolina, slight accent. I mean, like, this is the moment where I'm sitting next to a woman and she's like, well, what can you do? I was like, and I'd be like, I can call a guy like that to do that for me.
Since middle school, we got engaged.
Sam is gonna run this show. He got engaged and his fiance cheated on him, which has to be true for him to say it on TV because she would have a TikTok out yesterday refuting this. A guy who wants to commit that got cheated on and now he's on a show to try and commit. Just, if you're a guy watching with your girlfriend, just don't let her search him on Instagram. Just don't let her. Let's not let things get too far. So here's Thomas. They made a big deal of Jenn being the first Asian Bachelorette, and then they only cast one Asian suitor. So this is a great move by him with the friendship bracelet.
Oh, wow.
Because now she'll be on other dates with other men, and she'll look down at the bracelet, and she'll be like, yeah, my mom would really like Thomas. She'd be really into that. This is the worst entrance I've ever seen. This guy, Brendan, eats a pepper for no other reason but to make some sort of point that he wants his heart racing for when he meets a woman. I mean, what's the plan here, Brendan? You're going to eat a pepper and then run inside, sit on the toilet for the rest of the night, come out at the end. Hey, guys, I'm ready for the rose ceremony. My anus and my mouth are both burning with the fire of 1,000 suns. They do a real fun thing here. They show a montage of all the stupid entrances, and then they have hot guy Sam commenting on how big a loser everyone is. They really establish him as the alpha. This guy comes out in ski stuff. It is dumb. What's he gonna... The only fun thing this guy could say is like, hey, you seem like you do cocaine. So I brought the skiing stuff. I hope I'm right. I took a chance here. So there's Brian, who brought shots in syringes. They look like they've been shooting the Botox into his face for the last few weeks to get ready for tonight. Brian's face does look like a balloon of Brian's face, like someone got it for him at his birthday party. Brian truly has the energy of a guy who's the host at his uncle's Italian restaurant. Can I seat you guys? Come on, we got the best rigatoni in town. Like this guy Spencer, he looks like the mascot for the friend zone. He's like, usually I'm just like going to stuff with the girl and talking to her about her date. Maybe I'll be the one on the date this time. This guy Tomas walks up with two puppies, and there's such a thing as trying to bang so much that you're probably a predator. Two puppies that aren't even yours. You've crossed that line. Like, what are you, a guy in Miami who rents a Maserati so that you can take a picture in front of it and put it on your dating profile? Come on. He looks like the bad guy from a Pixar movie. Get rid of this guy. This guy comes in saying he's lovesick, which is a fun gag, but then wrapping your face. You either have to have something going on with your face, or be so gorgeous that this is the man in the iron mask and you're Leonardo DiCaprio under there. If you're in the middle, this isn't going to be a satisfying bit. So this guy showed up with his face wrapped up and a gown on and no underwear for his tuchus. If this were me, people would be like, are you wearing underwear? Is that hair? Oh, that is hair. Oh, wow. You got a lot of hair. Like, there would be questioning that would make me seem even more off-putting than I already am. This guy pulls up in a Corvette, and then he throws the keys at Jesse Palmer, which, if I'm Jesse, I'm pissed. I'd be like, do you know who I am? I'm the host of the Spring Baking Championship on Food Network. You're just going to throw keys at me like I'm a nothing? So this guy pulls up in the Corvette and he's like, I don't want you thinking I'm overcompensating. And it's going to be like a joke about that he doesn't even do the joke. He's like, I have a big penis. That's it. He doesn't even attempt. This is how you know women just laugh at anything a guy says just to get them to go away. Like, she laughed at that. That wasn't a real laugh. He didn't even make a joke. He just said, I have a big penis. If anything, she should look at the guy, the producer, and be like, arrest this man. Give him his keys back. Turn the car around. Bring it back to the rental. So this guy's in med school, and they just show him studying at home. I would love for them to be like, Jared, show us what you do at home. And it would be like me in a horse costume yelling at The Bachelor, and I'd be like, this is what I do. And then I'd go in the bathroom and sit on the toilet while looking at my phone for 3 hours. They'd be like, can we put this on TV? Is this even aspiration? And here's Brett, our relatable hero. I automatically love this guy. He looks like he's telling the quarterback that he'll always protect him on and off the field. I'm always going to be your lineman, Chuck. I got your blind side no matter what. This guy, Jahan, brings her a queen from a chessboard. He goes, do you know what piece this is? That might be the most demeaning question. From this face, do you know what piece this is? Ever played chess? Do you do that at Florida State? Us Ivy Leaguers like chess. No, this isn't a checker. This guy, Devin, is from Houston, and he has the most Pete Davidson Staten Island accent that I've ever heard from a Houstonian. That's got to be one of those things that you don't want to be called. He's very Pete Davidson-like, which means uglier than I'd normally bang, but I'd bang him. I'd take the compliment. I'd be like, yeah, I'll take it.
Devin is giving me like a Pete Davidson.
She even says it. She goes, Devin's giving me a Pete Davidson vibe, which means uglier than I'd normally bang, but I'd still bang him. Listen, we got to start doing this. Men can't do this for women. I could never be like, she's got like a Pete Davidson vibe. People are like, you cancel him. No. Hakeem wears the up balloons, and I don't think a costume has ever fit a guy more than the up balloons fit Hakeem. I mean, like, don't you look at this face and you go, yeah. If I'm the producer, I'm like, okay, you're wearing 100 balloons. I just need to see you in 100 balloons. You have the energy. You have the spirit. You have the gusto. Put them on. I mean, this guy, I am a huge Hakeem fan. Look, he gets stuck in the tree when he tries to dap up one of the other guys. Look at oh, Hakeem, you will not get more than a hug from Jenn, but you will get the love from this commentator. Jenn walks into all her men, and it looks like a Bonobos model casting call. They're like, we're going to give you the graphic tee that has a pot plant on it. He's like, why would I wear that? No reason.
Something serious here for a ferocious love.
Ferocious love. That's the first of thousands of times we will hear the phrase ferocious love. That will be the new my person. I feel seen. You will be at a wedding this summer where a woman gives her vows and references ferocious love, and you will think of this moment right now. Thanks, Jenn. I hope you're making t-shirts and getting the merch money out of it. Sam, the contractor from South Carolina with a slight southern accent who's going to steal your girlfriend from you, steals Jenn first. He only speaks in Luke Bryan lyrics. He brings up her words. This guy's a coxman. He changes it to reckless love, which is a little bit more badass than ferocious love. Look at Jenn's in right away. She's like, you sound like a guy who takes a room temperature tequila shot. Doesn't even need the lime. Take me now. Jenn goes from talking to Sam about reckless love and then goes to Spencer, who's like, you look fantastic. The nails are on point. My life is so blessed and full. All I need is for a woman to sit there and hold my hands while we watch fireworks. That's what you're looking for, right? A Spencer, not a Sam. So they're playing Truth or Dare, and everyone's doing dances and wolf pack howls and streaking the house. Big guy Brett does a full split. She should give him the rose right now. Move him to the next round. This is it. He's defying gravity. He's defying space and time for love. Look it. Give him the rose. A 300-pound man just did a split. He should get something. This next guy pulls as if he's ghosted anyone. He says all the time. He's like, yeah, I'll lick a stranger's titty. And now look at Hakeem. We need this guy on the show for as long as possible. He is not going to win, but I need him reacting to literally everything that happens. I need a Hakeem cam in the corner of the television.
And like there's a quote,
This guy,
this is the price you pay when you start to improve yourself.
this guy wears a Jordan Peterson mask and then makes out with the mirror every night.
And it's something
Loneliness is the price you pay while you improve your soul. A great man named Gary V once said, if you sell someone else's garbage, you could make 10 cents and waste your own time. So the guy who came in lovesick wearing the bandages has kept this up all night. Now this is the big reveal. It's gonna underwhelm. What does he think is gonna happen? She's gonna go, oh, cool. So I guess the guy with a good body also has a good face. I don't know what I was expecting on a show where everyone has good bodies and good faces and is trying to get Instagram followers while trying to bang a woman with a good body and good face. This is such a surprise. So he takes the bandages off of his face and the men react a little too big to seeing him for the first time. They're like, you did it! Oh my God, that's way, Hakeem, too much. They're like, let's go! Yeah, we're all hot! Yeah, all the clothes at normal stores fit us well. Yeah, we could all be models in a Sears catalog. Nothing too high profile or designer, but some regular stuff. Yeah. They come back, and this guy, Brian, is singing to the beatboxer about how he stole Jeremy's car and woman. Look at, he's sitting there like, yeah, I guess I was lying about that whole I have a big penis thing. Got me. Guess I'm gonna just pack up my stuff and head on back to New York City. I'll have to bring another woman to my parents' Seder.
I shaved my toes today.
Look at, we're finding out if Devin has a foot fetish.
Depends how much I like you.
What was that? TBD?
He's like, TBD? You mean that? I could bite your feet? Because only a weirdo would be into that unless you saw my search history and you kind of know something already, but no, I'm just joking. Yeah, we'll get pedicures. And it'll be nothing. It'll mean nothing to me, I swear. I'm not going to sweat and stare the whole time. Everyone's talking about getting a first kiss, and this guy Grant is right on the doorstep of a makeout, and suddenly cockblock Thomas comes waltzing in. Look at, she's biting the lip, and he's like, hey, I'm here. Look at this, is the face every guy has made while trying to get it up after he had too much whiskey, looking to the sky, going, God, why are you doing this to me? I know I shouldn't have had that last shot, but please, this once. You did it for the Jews on Hanukkah. Make this penis last one night. Marcus is like, I used to jump out of airplanes for work. And he's like, I was in the military.
Rock climbed a couple times.
And then Jen's like, I've rock climbed a couple times. Jen, stand up and salute a living hero who is sitting next to you. This guy's like, yeah, I jumped out of planes to protect you and your family and the country we love. I've done a run club before. Jenn comes in for the first impression rose, and she literally looks at all of the men And she's like, not here. And this guy, Devin, looks like he just prematurely ejaculated in his pants. He's like, but, I'm going to have to change. So Jenn finds the guy she's looking for, and Hakeem thinks it's him. He's like, I can't believe it's me. Oh my God. I knew we had a connection, but first impression, Rose, my tarot card reader was right. Things are going to change. And then she's like, nope, it's going to be the guy right next to you. Oh, Hakeem, no. He's like, oh, cool. Just look like you didn't think it was you. Don't look like you thought it might have been you. Little embarrassing. Nope, just look like the same as you did before. Don't change the face. Sam gets the first impression, Rose, and that is not a peck. That is a makeout. That is, we're in the basement, Mom and Dad are 2 floors away, and we can kiss as loud and as long as we want. Oh my. This kiss will not end. And they're like, okay, rose ceremony time. And the guys are all in the other room like, okay, we're here. This guy this guy's looking at the ceiling. He's like, structurally, this house is really well done. Sure, I might not find my wife, but I did find the moldings on this ceiling to be wonderful. Okay, and we are at the rose ceremony. I gotta say, I fear for Hakeem if he gets kicked off of this show. Where is he? I can't have our sweet baby Hakeem leave tonight. I need him. Also, I don't know if his eyes will make it if he gets kicked out. They might pop out of his skull. We're getting down there with roses right now. Hakeem, yes! Beautiful. Look at this guy's like, he doesn't even crimp his eyelashes. Be with a man like me. Eyelash crimper. So Jonathan gets a rose, and they put the rose on his bag. When he goes for a hug, they all get a little sprayed with some of his anus action. They're like, oh my God, come on, man. Come on. I know it's summertime, but I don't need to see a water balloon now. She sends 7 guys home, and Brett, our relatable king, must go. We didn't even get to know him. His spirit will be within every soul of the one big guy on the bachelor party who's a little too loud, drinks a little too much, and never puts enough suntan lotion on. His spirit shall live on. She announces that they're going to Australia, and look at Hakeem, sweet, sweet Hakeem. Look at, this is what we'll be getting. They're going to get as much out of this guy as they can humanly get. The producers are like, they have now one camera that's the Hakeem cam. You can tell. I mean, we're going to get every reaction. Beautiful. Love it. So excited. That's it for The Bachelorette. And that's it for me. I will be back next week. Tell a friend, tag someone in my feed post. You can't share my stories to your story. That's just not how Instagram works. You can share my feed post to your story, which is a very nice thing to do, as I would consider payment for this wonderful show I put on every week. So tell a friend, share. I'll be back next week. Boom.